try again. It's 2nd and 10. They send Sutton in motion. 2nd down. Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
He finds Mims. It's complete. 19 yards on the pickup for number 19. And it's a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Big snap on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's caught, left side, it's complete. His 2nd catch of the drive, this one good for 15 and a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That one caught Devon Vele. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Denver 1st down. Throwing, Nix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He is in. Devon Vele. Touchdown, Broncos. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 7 and 3.
2nd down and 3. Now it's Dobbins. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Shotgun now for Herbert. Downfield, that's Constant. He's got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
That's complete. It's Rad McConkey. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Slot man in motion left. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Herbert now on 1st down. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. That ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
Now Herbert again. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. 3rd down coming up.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns. And I can tell you firsthand, like, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Mims sent in motion here. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. He'll take a shot with Mims. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Receiver in motion, headed left. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. He's got the tight end, Adam Troutman. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver. Leads to a real nice run after catch and brings up 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. Here's a screen set up to Williams. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Throwing is Nix. He'll find his tight end. That's Troutman. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. operating from their own 23. They'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Nix to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Davis to return it. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. That'll be complete to Dobbins.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Pass brought in by Chark, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Chargers 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. To the right side and hauled in by McConkey. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play calling. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 21. 1st down, L.A.
1st and 10 is the 18-yard line.
Here's Dobbins. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
Now, Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. So, Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Thrown left side, the catch is made. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. They'll go with Williams. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in their second quarter. On second down, it's Nix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. That sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Third and long. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll try to run for it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Chargers have it. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
And he'll get about 5. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. They'll come up here on second down and 5. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's going to look downfield for Sharp. That's caught! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, L.A. Point after now from Dicker. His kick is good. And the Chargers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here's Smith to return it. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Nix now to throw it here on first down. Oh, he pumps up the football. And I think a Bronco player was able to get in there. He was. So Denver keeps possession of the football.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball. More bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Second down. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up third down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by him, there is a lot of space open underneath.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on time. To throw, it's Herbert. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And It wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On first down, Herbert. Brought in by the tight end, Hayden Hurst with the catch. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around...
Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
A loss of 10 yards brings up 4th down.
Herbert gonna go on 4th down. Coming free is Chark. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. DJ Chark. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10. Throwing is Nix. He'll air it out down the middle. He's got it! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here's Ladd McConkey to return. They get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Throwing on first down is Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Now Herbert. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll give it to Dobbins. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Johnston motioning over.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. And back deep is Marvin Mims. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa! Big snap on 1st and 10. That one intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
So, some extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal situation. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run. And he nearly got away, but they finally bring him down at about the 3 to set up 4th down.
A gain of 7 yards. It's 4th down and goal.
Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Chargers will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. A first down throw for Nix. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. They've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Nix from the gun on third down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On first down, here's Nix to throw. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
Defensively, that's just a missed opportunity, Mike. Anytime you have 2 defenders in the area and neither one of them is able to make a play on the ball, yes, I know that the ball felt incomplete, but, man, you got to get your hands on that ball and take advantage.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Here's Nix to throw. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Elijah Molden.
And this is why you don't want to be in third and long, Mike. I like to call it third and pass. When the entire stadium knows that you have to pass the ball if you wish to gain a first down, it just makes you so predictable and one-dimensional. And now you add in the fact that you have a rookie quarterback behind center and advantage defense.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he will dive into the end zone. 81 yards. Touchdown, L.A. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Marvin Mims now from his own end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. It's another run here for Williams. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Broncos.
First down, Broncos.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2.
The Broncos will line up.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off, unable to cut any further into the deficit. So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. Here's Darius Davis from his end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. A run with Dobbins. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
Herbert now on first down. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to be marked down short of the 45, short of the first down, and here comes 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He's got the open man. That's McConkey.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee.